Hi guys, Owen here, teaching professional at EPGA Vietnam. Today I'm going to talk to you about some of the common faults that we see in the grip. The grip is the most important part, or component if you like, of your entire golf swing, because it's the only thing that we have any contact between golf club and body, right? A lot of times we see players coming in, and as they grip it, they have this idea that they have to grip the golf club like this, okay? So what you then see is the entire back of my left hand, for a right-handed player, is looking more so towards the floor, or at best towards target. What this happens to do is, if I look and do from this angle, if I open my hand, we can see this is an ideal position. I've put an X up here to show that when you grip it like this, that automatically goes into that X. Now, the correct way to grip the golf club from this angle is to feel like your hands are actually sitting naturally. Everybody's hands, to a certain degree, will turn in slightly, okay? So, with your hands sitting naturally like so, just let your hands basically go onto the golf club. So what we then see is we have this slight cup in that wrist. This arrow that I've drawn here should be pointing towards my right shoulder. And if I was to come back around and show you here, we're now all of a sudden within those lines. So it goes from the crook of your first finger to the base of your little finger, okay? So from this angle, hand sitting natural, it just comes in, sits on those lines, fingers first, and then just put your hand on top. So you can see that X is miles away from where it was before. So now that club, as we're swinging down, that club can come back in a much, much more neutral position, unlike the position that we seen earlier, which is very, very open. So, key points to remember. We have this V created by your hand and your thumb. That points at your right shoulder. We also have drawn two X's on my first two knuckles, okay? So these two X's, when you look down directly on top of it, you should be able to see those two X's. What that helps to do, again, as we hinge back, come down to impact, with the correct grip, our hand hasn't really had the opportunity to do too much of this, so therefore our club face will remain a lot more stable. So, thinking more so about grip, hand placement, really important. Base of your fingers, fingers go on, palm sits on top, and each time you're going to get the right grip, enabling the right hinge and the right variations of wrist angles, okay? Any questions, any tips, anything you want to know, come down and see us at the Academy, guys. We're happy to help, and we'd love to see you soon. Thank you.